This evening, we have got Wigan v Castleford. No, it's Jimmy. Blah, blah, blah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway. I am Jimmy James. Wigan hosting Castleford. Betfred Super League. 2 games to go, including this. Read the description. It says it all. It literally says it all, where Wigan are currently, what the requirements are. I'll go through the team lineups with you quickly. We'll start with Castleford. That's an early mistake by Castleford. Knock on in the tackle, so it'll be a scrum head and feed to the Wigan Warriors. Right, put your glasses on, Jimmy. They go with Hoy, Woods, Asai, Horn, Lawler, Meller, Joe Westerman, Senior, Tate, Brad Singleton, once of the Wigan Warriors, Atkin, Stimson, Wallace. On the bench, they've got Griffin, Rob, Hall, Mustafa and Hooley. Wigan go with Field, Miskey, Wardle, Marshall, French, Havard, Thompson and Sember, Cade Ellis, Cruz Leeman, Sam Walters, Zach Eckersley and Farimond. On the bench, we've got O'Neill, Patrick Mago, Liam Byrne, Tyler Dupree and Harvey Hill. That's your starting lineups for tonight. Wigan are just short of Castleford's line here, trying to go down that right-hand side. They're going to be over with Sam Walters. Just couldn't stop him from close range. Oh, they're saying it was a forward pass. Oh, they're saying it was a knock-on. No, they're saying that was a knock-on. For me, I'm not sure what went on there. Oh, he's dropped the ball as he was going over the line. He'll be disappointed with that. He will be very disappointed. His eyes will have lit up. Could have been an early score for the Warriors. Wasn't to be, though. We'll show you that in a second down here. We can't show it live for obvious reasons. We'll get our collar felt. Hopefully everything's all right with the volume. Yeah, we'll go through it at half time, but what were Leeds doing last night? Oh my word. Shocking. Shocking. They had a perfect opportunity to push Wigan, who I think we play each other in the final game of the season as well. Getting turned over against Catalan. Convincingly as well. I didn't see the game, but yeah, off looking at the timings of the tries and the penalties that Leeds were giving away, literally shot themselves in the foot there. They could have been on for the runners-up spot, which when it comes to the playoffs makes a big difference. If you can guarantee that home advantage, perfect. They're not able to do it though, that's the problem. They're going to need Wigan to slip up here. Otherwise, the final game of the season, it's irrelevant. Wigan will take that runners-up spot. Just sorting out the bit for the highlights. Castleford, for some reason I want to keep saying Hull. Obviously it's not. Castleford trying to get towards the halfway line to get into a decent decent kicking position, but they are struggling. They're on the 4th tackle. That looked like a forward pass to Singleton. It matters not because he dropped it anyway. Poor from Castleford, that. They've had a shocking season. I put in the description. They'll just be looking forward to the end of the season now. Yeah, I did put in. They've got 12 points. Not even enough to get a driving ban. It's been a poor season. Poor season from Castleford. Wigan trying to come down this left-hand side, and Sember, he ran out of room there, was going towards the touchline, just managed to dig a foot in. Marshall in at dummy half, spreads it right to Forber. Forber juggles it, gets it at the 2nd attempt. Now we're going to try to come down that right-hand side. Bevan French puts a little kick through there. It's going to be a foot race. Oh, they've made a right mess of that, Castleford. Blimey. You can see why they are where they are in the league with the amount of points they've got as well. Not good at all. Not good at all. You can just see that if you look down below now, it was a little kick that came in from Bevan French. And they made a hash of it. They made an awful hash of it. He put the kick through. I thought at first... Oh, I couldn't see how it came across because they went in... They went in tight on the TV shot. And it looked like they'd done the hard work. Took the ball away from Eckersley. But just couldn't grab it. And then Miskey was there, just picked the ball up and dropped over the line. Shockingly bad from Castleford. Like I've said, it's meat and drink that for the Wigan Warriors. Barryman's taking over kicking duties tonight. Gets that one, but it was a difficult kick, that as well. But there is no Harry Smith tonight. So it will be Farrimond. Also no Adam Kieran as well. Castleford get us back underway. It's taken by French, driven in by Thompson. We've missed Thompson this season, that is for sure. When we had no go forward ball, he's your man. And really, Walters and Cade Ellis. Oh, that's been knocked on at the play of the ball there from Sam Walters. Just got a little touch of the boot as he was trying to step over it. Yeah, he kicked it forward and then pushed it back again. Incorrect play of the ball. That'll be a turnover to Castleford in possession, up to Wigan's 20. Just over. Plenty of tackles to go though now. See if they can put some pressure on Wigan. Brad Singleton's trying to drive his way over. Gets over the 10. Then he's driven back by Walters. Referee calls held. Lawler tries his luck. He's stopped by Thompson. About 8 yards out. 3 tackles gone. Trying to come down the right-hand side. A floated pass out. And Farrimond needed to be 6 inches taller. Because it's going to be another set for Cass, but almost an interception there. He read it. Just couldn't grab the ball in. So riding the luck there. Aitken feeds the ball in the scrum. Cass trying to come down that left-hand side quickly down Wigan's weaker side. Almost to the line there with Asai. Stopped just short by Jai Field. Now they're trying to come down the right-hand side. Miss pass to, well, they're missing Singleton out. Westerman drives it forward. He's about 8 yards out. It's pretty central under the post, really. Singleton again drives it and he's met by Walters, Ethan Havard. Stopped a couple of yards short. 3 tackles completed. Wigan have got a good defensive line there. They're trying to float one over the top again. Too floaty though. Took all the momentum out of that. Tackles made by Wardle and Sember. And Barrymond. Now they're trying to come down the left-hand side, Castleford. You can see what they're trying to do. Pull Wigan out of shape and create the overlap. It's not going to happen on this occasion though. 5th tackle coming up. Little grubber kick comes through. It's taken by Field on the line. Drives it forward quickly. No, they were too slow there, Castleford. They were probably going to try and trap him in goal. About 3 or 4 players didn't get the memo though. Far too slow. Don't forget live chat's open. Feel free to use it. Castleford bringing that ball back. Ooh, bit around the neck there from Lehman. Gets away with it though. Wigan have got a good defensive line. Castleford trying to make yardage but struggling. Wigan are getting up quickly and not having, because it's so slow from Castleford, they're not having to push offside. Barrymond in there with a tackle. Gets elbow to the chin, but he bounces up. No problem at all there. Need to be careful, these rugby players, rugby league. I've seen it happening more and more, where the player with the ball is going into the tackle and leading with the elbow into the face of the defender. Can't do it. You know, if the tackler was to do that, that looked like a forward pass. Oh, Miski's intercepted one there. It's going to be a foot race down that right-hand side. He needs support. He gets it from Field. Field runs right through the middle. Plonks that ball down. No problem whatsoever. Poor play from Castleford. Good play from Wigan. Far too easy. 23 Super League tries this year for J Field. Wigan do miss him when he doesn't play. Luckily for him, he's not really struggled this season with injuries. Did well there, Abbas Miski. Could have tried going down the line himself, but he'd probably got pushed into touch. So he kind of slowed himself down. And waited. He looked on his outside. He had Walters. So he came inside. And as soon as he saw Jai Field there, just did a little short pass. Field straight through the middle. No problem whatsoever there. They weren't going to catch him. There he goes. Far too easy. Far too easy. Going to be Farriman with the kick. Once again, pretty simple one as well. No problem with the conversion. The animations over here, because we're watching it on Sky, but it's on the streaming channel. It's quite a bit in front of us, so simple kick there, straight through the middle, no problem at all. No problem whatsoever. Miski there just used his experience. Didn't panic at all. Castleford get us underway. I put a wager on before this game started, a little cheeky bet, and it was I think it's over 46 and a half points. The way things are going, it's not looking too bad. 12 points on the board, 15 minutes gone. Wigan trying to get over the halfway line, just short there with Lehman. Parryman comes in at dummy half, spreads it right to Ellis. Bevan French puts a kick over the top. It's kept in play by Castleford. Wigan doing what Wigan do, trying to push over the touchline. Manages to get onto the floor though and dig a boot in. 2 tackles completed. Stuck inside their own 30 at the minute, Cass. Even the play of the ball from Castleford looks slow, it looks scruffy. You know, if you look down here now, look, watch the play of the ball. It just looks. It just looks like the scrum half's got to take a step to his right because it's a scruffy play of the ball, and that one step slows everything down. Then Wigan's defensive line gets up there, and Cass are under pressure. They put a kick through there. It's fielded by Marshall. Marshall brings it back, trying to get up to his own 20. Can't quite do it. Harriman in at dummy half. Miski looking for work now, driving it through the middle. Gets over the 20. Gets driven back though. Referee calls held. Good play from Horn there for Castleford. Bevan French is trying to jink his way through, trying to get up to the 30. Can't do it though. 3 tackles gone. Wigan's still inside their own 40. Jake Wardle's trying to get over the 40. Can't do it. So 4th tackle. Might put a kick in on this 4th. No, they're going to run it with Thompson. He's just going to be held short of the halfway. By the time referee calls held, he's just over halfway. So Farriman under pressure. Nice side step. Puts a high kick in. It's going to land about 15 yards out. Couldn't see who it was. Returned it. Number 1 for Cassie. Fell into the tackle then. And just for a minute, I thought the referee, Hoy it was, I thought he might say there was contact with the head. But clearly falling into the tackle. Westerman spreading it over to his right hand side. We've got numbers, but too close to the sideline. Parliament with a good tackle there, finished off by Wardle. Lehman getting in on the act as well. Yates is in at dummy half, spreads it left to Westerman. Runs straight into Havard and Sember and Cade Ellis. He didn't make any yardage after contact. There's a player on the floor. I'm not sure if he's dislocated his shoulder. Writhing in agony. Yeah, he's popped his shoulder out. Oh dear. Doesn't look good at all. Yeah, the referee's not holding play up there. He just said give someone else the ball, let's play on. And the players in the background, they've either put it back in or he's going to go off. It's Westerman. I think he just got one of them zingers. You know when you get you get caught and you get that pain down your arm, but not a dislocation. The way he was kicking his legs about though, I thought he had dislocated it. Apparently not. Because if he had dislocated it and they've just put it back in and he's carrying on, he's got balls the size of King Kong, I think. Eckersley on that right hand side. Cuts inside, doesn't want to go over into touch. 5th tackle for Wigan. Walters in at dummy half. Spreading it to the left hand side. Farriman puts a high kick in. It's going to land about 15 yards out. Taken by Tate. Castle will be starting on their own 20. Do you know, we've not even gone 20 minutes yet, and Castleford in possession. The pack are walking already. They are gassed. They're gassed, and they've not really been under the pump. I know they're 12-0 down, but it's not like it's been constant pressure from Wigan. Maybe need to do some work on the cardio. Fields bringing that ball back. Comes inside. Can't really make any ground though once contact's initiated. So Wigan will be starting about 20 yards out. Marshall just short of the 30. 2 tackles completed. Do you know, I thought tonight was going to be... I thought it was going to be a bit of a... Not a pressure game, but one of them games that Wigan had to win because Leeds were sniffing around, you know, looking for second place. And obviously, it would have gone then to the final game of the season, which is, I'm sure it's against Leeds. But I can't believe what they've done last night. Wigan again going down that right-hand side. Does well, Miskey, to keep it in play. 5th tackle, no one in it, dummy half. Eckersley finally gets there, but Castleford are that disjointed. No pressure whatsoever. And Semba with a little kick through there. He's chasing it himself. And Hoy picks that ball up. He can only run over the sideline. No chance of getting out. Too many Wigan players there looking to close off his exit out of the in-goal area. Took no chances. Interchange there for the Warriors. Patrick Mago's just come on. I can't see who's gone off. It's probably going to be... Might be Sam Walters. I can't see Walters. But we'll find out. The interchange will come up shortly. Farriman's looking sharp tonight. He's looking good with the boot. Spreading that ball around as well. Wigan trying to come down this right-hand side once again. They've got an overload, but Walters, he just straightened it up. So Walters is on. So who's gone off? Thompson it was. Coming down this left-hand side. Wigan, there's Liam Marshall. Gets his ubiquitous try. How many is that for the season? About 700. Well, obviously it's not, but you get what I mean. Just far too easy for Wigan. Far too easy for the Warriors. Try and show you this in a minute. Once the stream catches up, if you look below, we'll analyse what's just happened. Can't leave it down there all the time for obvious reasons. But as long as we're doing analysis on it, we've changed it slightly. We've made it our own. We've kind of cartoonised it. So hopefully that'll be good enough for the copyrights. Should be. It's our work. We made it. Might just need to ping ourselves over to the USA. Fireman with the kick. You won't get much closer to the sidelines. It's on a good side for him though, because he's a right-footed kicker straight through the middle. Wow, no problem whatsoever there for Farriman. If you look below now, you can see he's literally right on the touchline. Right on the touchline, and put it through no problem whatsoever. Good distance, good accuracy. Castleford get us back underway. And just Patrick Mago fields the ball, runs back. Blimey, that was a test for Westerman, who we thought might have dislocated his shoulder. He stood his ground when Mago went hurtling towards him. Couldn't stop him, but stopped that initial momentum. Needed 3 other cast players to bring Mago down. Nice little pass there from Mago. Betfred Super League, if you don't want to know the score, close your ears now. It is Lee and St Helens. It's currently Lee 12, St Helens still to get on the score sheet. 5th tackle coming up for Wigan. Down the right-hand side, Bevan French puts a high kick in. It's going to land on the 10. Oh, my word. It's going to land on the 10-yard line. Miskey comes forward, knocks it on, picks it up, goes over the line, puts the ball down. The referee's... What's the referee doing here? He's not going upstairs, surely. He's gone. He's giving it one of them. No try. What's he going upstairs for? It's a clear knock-on. Clear knock-on from Abbas Miskey. Oh, I can see why he's done it. It is a knock-on from Abbas Miskey. But I think it's Tate. Oh, no, it's not Tate, sorry. It is Wallace who's come across. And I think the referee's unsure as to who got the touch. Obviously, if Wallace got the touch, then it'll be a try. But I'm pretty sure that it's Abbas Miskey who got the knock-on. The referee had a perfect view of it as well, although it is tight. If you look below, you can see it clearly comes off Miskey. Quite clearly comes off Abbas Miskey, so yeah, I don't know why they're taking so long with it. Definitely a knock-on. And certainly not enough proof to overturn the on-field decision of no try. So yeah, it's quite clear. I'm going no try. No try it is. I'm surprised it took so long. I'm surprised it took so long. As you can see down the bottom, no try. If you want to see that, by the way, when it comes on, you can expand it. Yeah, they did make a little bit of a meal out of that, to be honest. Clearly a knock on. I have to lend them my glasses. Three tackles gone in this set of 6 for Castleford. Still just getting over their own 20. Now they're spreading it over to that left-hand side. Evan French steals that ball. That's just poor from Cass. The coach must be absolutely disappointed. I mean, they must work on this all week and prepare for these games, and then to come out and do this. I know there's not a lot of... They probably haven't got a lot of interest on it. They're level on points at the minute with Huddersfield. They're third from bottom. Huddersfield is second from bottom, but they both level on points. Even so, you've got to put a little bit more effort in. A little bit more application. Farriman with a pass there to Wardle. Wardle to Marshall. Marshall in at the corner. Does his usual dive. I think he got that down. Goes like that to the referee. It's a try. It's a try. I don't think the referee will take his word for it. He's going to go upstairs to the video referee. But Marshall is convinced it's a try. Marshall is convinced. Just watching it again. Oh, yeah, lovely from Marshall. Feet up in the air. Plonks that ball down. It's a try. Referee goes try. Marshall goes try. He got in at the corner. Had no... As you can see, gets his feet off the ground. Puts the ball down. Clearly in. He was convinced and he was correct. Video referee agrees as well. Yeah, no problem whatsoever there for Marshall. I don't know how many tries Liam Marshall scored for Wigan this year, but it must be. Well, it might tell us. How many would I guess that? It must be 30, 40 tries. Does everything at speed as well. Wigan 22, Castleford 0. Another difficult kick here for Forber. They're not giving him any easy ones tonight, are they? What is his last one over though? Got the distance on it. Is it going to curl in? Oh, it just hits the near post. Drops the wrong side. Unlucky there for Forber. Marshall's got a bit of claret coming at the top of his head. So with that misconversion attempt, it stays Wigan 22, Castleford 0. Trying to sort out why it's quiet. That's perfect. Right, we're back. This tackle, Casa kicking from their own 30. It bounces, it's taken by Field 25 yards out. He's already over the 30, coming infield, straightens it up. He's met by Westerman. Westerman and Stimson. Marshall looking for more work, gets over the 40. Miski driving it forward now, pumps them legs, he's still going. That's just shocking. He's made 10 yards after contact there. He was hit on the halfway line. By the time they pulled him down, he was on the 40. Now Wigan are trying to come down that left-hand side. Field thinks, running out of room, so he's coming back now across the field, going to the right-hand side. Fast hands from Wigan. Walters, he should have let the pass go. Could have let the pass go there then, Walters. He had Miski on the outside of him and Zach Eckersley kept hold of it. He's pulled down about 5 yards short. As we can see, Wigan again coming down this left-hand side. Little kick through there for Forber. He's going to pick it up himself. Ferryman, sorry. It's just too easy. It's actually getting towards the point of being just a little bit embarrassing. Just a little bit embarrassing, this. Seven tries for Ferryman this season. Literally just kicked the ball through to himself. It was a good pass from Cruz Leeming. As soon as Ferryman got that ball, he just dropped it and kicked it through straight away. The gap was there. You could see it was a pre-planned in his head, if not a pre-planned move. Now he's got the kick to come as well. Do you know something? I'm wondering, the outside of outside chances, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I was daring to dream. Another 2 points added by Ferryman, no problem whatsoever. Daring to dream. So that points difference for the Warriors and OKR. I think it was, I worked it out earlier, I put it in the description of this live stream. I think I'm going to say 113, 115, something like that. It would also rely, though, on OKR losing their last two games. Let's be honest. They're going to get at least a point from one of them two games. So this is where now the frustration comes in when you think of the drop points that Wigan have had this season. You know, when they were going through that spell where they weren't playing well, they were still picking up victories, but eventually it came back to bite us, didn't it? And a lot of that was because Thompson wasn't in the team. We were struggling to get go forward ball, and he's the man for it. Wondering why he's come off, actually. Patrick Mago's still on there. I hope he's not picked a knock up. Oh, knock on there from Ferryman. It was Patrick Mago trying to get an offload away. He came through at a rate of knots, did Ferryman, but couldn't take the ball with him. It was a knock on. Thing is, when you're winning by 28 points to 0, you can afford to try things like that. What can Castleford do? Coming up towards half time, just 4.5 minutes to go. They're up to Wigan's 30. They've not even threatened Wigan's goal line, really. There was one time where they were trying to get something going down the right-hand side. Almost got intercepted by Farrimond. Once again, nice fast hands there from Cass, but Tate again, the sideline was coming towards him as Nsemba was coming over and Liam Marshall, so wisely, he comes back inside. Four tackles gone. 15 yards out. Now they're trying to come down the right-hand side. Little grubber kick through, picked up by Marshall. Gets out of his in-goal area. Then he's tackled round the neck. Yeah, it's a high tackle. It wasn't a swinging arm or anything, but it was a high tackle. If you just look below, you can see there. Heading towards the sideline as Nsemba came across. Wisely came back inside. We can get us back underway. If you look below again now, there's the grubber kick that came through. Marshall picks it up, does well to get out of his in-goal area, and there's the high tackle. Referee pinged him for that. No drama though. Just a penalty. No need for a card or any handbags at 5 yards. It's not been that kind of game really. Castleford haven't put that much effort into it. Or it doesn't appear that way anyway. .37.5 minutes gone. Evan French cuts through far too easy. Inside to Field inside to Farrimond under the post. Over he goes, just far too easy for Wigan. Once again, embarrassing for Castleford. Just far too easy, 2 passes. If you look down here now, you can see far too easy. Harvey Hill drives it in. Leeming in at dummy half. Spreads it there to Bevan French. That's one missed tackle through the big gap. Little pass to Field to Farrimond. Farrimond under the post. No drama. He'll be converting his own try as well. I don't want to count my chickens before they've hatched, but it looks like my wage is going to be up as well. What's that, 8 tries now for the season? You can see if you look at the bottom again, you would just pause it and let it run. Just too easy. Far too easy. I mean, going in at half time, I don't know what the coach is going to say to Castleford. Probably book your ideas up, so you're going to be getting a P45 at the end of this season. Which, like I said in the description, I'll read the description in case you haven't seen it at half time. But every time I've seen Castleford this year, apart from one occasion, I remember who they were playing, but they put a decent effort in. Was it somebody like St. Helens or was it Hull KR? Do you know, I forget now. They've had that much of a nothing season, but they pulled a performance out of nowhere, and I'll have a look at half time. That'll be the full-time hooter. There's a conversion. I would have got that myself. I would have got that myself. Harby Hill drives it forward. This will be their last play. This will be the last play of the first half. It is indeed. That's the half-time hooter. If you just look below now, so they're gonna get us underway. Castleford. Marshall picks that ball up, plays it inside, and by the time Dupree makes first contact, he's over the 10-yard line. He's 11 yards out. There's gaps. It's like Swiss cheese, the Cast defence. This could get real ugly. This could get real ugly in the second half unless they actually buck up a bit. I'm not sure what at half time the coach is going to say to them, but he needs to say something. I mean, need to maybe have a little bit of not even self-discipline. A little bit of pride. It's almost like they just. I'm not saying it's like a boxer when they take a dive, but let's just have a little bit of quiet while it's half time. Yeah, it's been an odd 24 hours. Looking forward to this game tonight. I thought Castleford, they might come here and put a real performance in against Wigan. Basically, trying to rain on their chances of getting second spot. Not a bit of it. And after last night's game between Leeds and Catalan, I don't know what were Leeds doing against Catalan. That's just an absolute shocking result. I didn't see the game, but looking. Perhaps I'll have a look at it now. Let's have a look at the live standings. So I'm pretty sure the final game of the season for the Warriors is against Leeds. But losing last night against the Catalan Dragons by 8 points to 16, it looked like it was a tight game as well. Because in that first half, there was a try on 14 minutes for Thyssen. Then it converted by Bichet. Another penalty goal on 39 minutes by Bichet. So they went in at half time with an 8 points to nil. I don't know if Leeds had injuries or what was going on, but it's certainly not what you'd expect from Leeds at this stage of the season, going for that second spot. In the second half, there was another penalty goal, or a penalty, that Bichet put over on 52 minutes. Ryan Hall pulled a try back for Leeds on 64 minutes, wasn't converted though. Another try from Busquets on 73 minutes, a conversion on 74 minutes from Bichet. And in the 78th minute, there was a try from Brodie Croft, but too little, too late. So it was for the most of that, it was comfortable for Catalan. Like I said, unless they had injuries, I don't know what went on there. One bit of news that did come out was Christian Wade. He has left the Wigan Warriors, old Butterfingers. He had scored a great try, but was definitely needed some catching practice. And he has left and gone back. He's changed codes. He's gone back to rugby union. I think he's I think he'd signed, it said, for Newcastle. Women's Grand Final, October the 5th. This was the Wigan women beating St Helens women. It was a good day, that, for the Wigan Warriors. The men doing the bizzle in the evening as well. Yeah, so it was... I put in the description of this video, or if you want to have a look at that as well below, if you want to pause it, that's when the finals are coming up. I think the women from Wigan, they're getting their trophies tonight for the league leaders' shield. Oh, that's frozen. Yeah, been a good season all round for the Warriors. Yeah, just having a look at that league table now. It's really tight between Wakefield and Hull FC. Just 1 point in favour of Wakefield. Hull FC looked like they had that. They should have had that in the bag, and they've lost the last three. They lost against St Helens. They got battered by Leeds, 34-0. And then, obviously, on the rivals weekend, OKR put them to the sword 18-4. So it's been... I mean, to be honest, Wakefield have not ripped up any trees either, getting beat by Wigan 44-2. But they did get that vital win against Huddersfield 48-2. But then last time out, they go and get beat by Castleford 26 points to 22. So it's all on. It is all on Wakefield and Huddersfield. Stop talking rubbish, you mate. Wakefield and Hull FC. Let's have a look at the fixtures now for Wakefield. Who have they got? So, oh, blimey. So, Wakefield tomorrow, they've got, it's a 5:30 kickoff. They've got Hull KR. They're at home, but they've got Hull KR. And in the final game on the 19th of September, they're away, but they're at Salford. So you would expect them to turn Salford over. So if that's the case, let's have a look who's Hull FC got. You'd expect from the final games there, on paper, you'd think that that Wakefield are going to get 2 points. Wigan's ladies are still getting there. If you look below, you expand that if you need to. The women are still getting their league leaders trophy and their medals. Well done, well deserved. Get back to what I was doing, which was So I'm going to say from the final two games, I would expect Wakefield to get 2 points. They'll get beat up against Hull KR, and they should beat Salford. Hull FC. Who have they got? Hull FC have got Warrington. Hull FC have got Warrington and the Catalan Dragons. If Hull FC really wanted this, and you would expect, I'm just reading another article there. Hull FC and Warrington, they're playing Warrington and Catalan. Hull FC can win both of those, and both of the games are at home. So for me, who's going to go through to the playoffs? I'm going to go for it and say I'm going to go with Hull. I think they'll turn Warrington over, and I think they'll turn Catalan. And the other thing that I saw as well, Ashworth and Maria handed long Super League bans. It was awful what they were doing when they played in the derby. I'm assuming that's what this was for. It's been reported Hull FC forward Jack Ashworth has been given a 7-game ban for striking during the derby defeat by Hull KR, while Catalan's Dragons Frank Maria has been given a 5-match suspension. That one for Ashworth, 7-game ban for striking. It wasn't good what he did, but 7 games, that's a lot. 7 games, that's a quarter of the season. You know, if it's next season, what do they play? 27 games in a season. Yeah, it is 27 games. The way that rugby league arrange the fixtures, it means that there are 27 games. Yeah, it says Ashworth, 29, pleaded guilty to hitting Hull KR playmaker Mikey Lewis in the head with his forearm in the closing stages of Sunday's bad-tempered 18-4 defeat. He did. It wasn't good at all. And it says his ban comes in addition to Hull trio, Jordan Rappener. How Rappener didn't get a red card in that game, I don't know. He was just going out in the second half looking to nail anybody who he could, and not legally. His ban comes in addition to Hull trio, Jordan Rappener, Amir Burrow and Yusuf Aydin, also being given suspensions after the fractious fixture. Maria, meanwhile, was banned after his red card for a poor tackle on Salford's Emmanuel Wayne in the narrow win over the Red Devils on Thursday. His tackle resulted in Papua New Guinea international needed to be carried off the field on a stretcher, spending time in hospital. I can't remember if that's the one I saw where he did he take made the tackle and then took his feet off the floor so all the weight went on the tackler. I think that might have been the one. Been a lot of bad tackles coming in lately. He had to spend time in hospital. Ashworth has played his final game for Hull FC, with his ban ruling him ineligible, even if his side does seal a playoff spot and reach the Super League Grand Final. And he is likely to miss the start of next season as well. Rappener could also have played in the final game in Rugby League prior to his retirement, having been banned for 2 matches with just 2 games of the regular season remaining. That explains it. If he's retiring now, he's probably gone out and thought, I'll go out with a bang, but he just let himself down really, and his team. And the irony will be now, there's Vicky Molyneux just talking on Sky. Now we've got Dennis Betts coaching the ladies team, doing really well. The ladies game it's like football. It's that's Vicky Molyneux. I should say Victoria Molyneux, to give her full name. So yeah, Rapiner is retiring. Like I said, that's why he's probably gone out and done what he's done. It almost looked like it. I didn't know he was going to retire after that game, but when he was on the pitch, he was like a man possessed. Mikey Lewis, Man of Steel, they were targeting Mikey Lewis, and he's no wet blanket, is he, Mikey Lewis? That's for sure. He certainly gets stuck in himself, and he gets targeted a lot because of his skills. But yeah, he just had a quick word with his ref. It came over the microphone. You could hear it. You know, he just said, "Oh, he's putting the forearm in and what have you." But it wasn't good watching, to be honest. Well, to be honest, with no skin in the game, it was good watching, but not for the image of the sport. That is for sure. So yeah, the mighty Wigan Warriors, they need a miracle. They need a miracle to win this game. To win the league. They would need Hull KR to get 0 points from the final 2 games. We're going to get back underway. Castleford kicking from right to left. Harvey Hill driving it forward. Yeah, they would need Hull KR to get 0 points from the final 2 games, and they'd have to overcome Tyler Dupree just bulldozed his way through there. Once again, Hull KR, woeful defence. Woeful with a capital W. That's just, I'll show you that in a second once it comes through. Absolutely shocking. So you can see at the bottom here, Harvey Hill. We've rewound it, paused it. So this is Tyler Dupree. I mean, look at that from pass. Awful. That's absolutely awful. I'm not saying it's a half decent play from Tyler Dupree, but to bulldoze his way through like that. Oh, dear me, whatever the coaches said at half time. It's not worked. They've started this second half the same way they ended the first half. Nice little kick's going to come through here from Bevan French into the corner, but just couldn't take it in. So it was Walters there driving it in. On the 5th tackle, it went back to Bevan French. He put a little chip into the corner. And I thought just for a second, the bounce there for Miski just wasn't meant to be. Sometimes they bounce for you. Didn't on that occasion. Now they're... what are Castleford doing? They've managed to keep the ball there, but more by luck than judgment. Almost a knock on. If you look down below, you'll see... This typifies Castleford. I've just got to rewind it a touch. If you just look now at there's the offload, and then that's. I mean, it's just poor, all round. The offload came in. It's almost like it's a hot potato when the panic sets in when they get the ball. Yeah, so going back to what I was saying in that description of this video, if Matty Peet pulled this one off, the government would be on to him, getting him to sort out the national debt. In fact, it'd be easier to sort out the national debt than Wigan win the League Leaders' Shield. Now the referee, they're offside Castleford, and I think it was Rob, number 16. The referee warned him, you're offside, and he still got involved in the play after the referee said, you're offside. I don't know what it's It's uncomfortable watching this. Really uncomfortable watching. So poor our Castleford. They always have good support as well, Cass. Wigan trying to come down that left-hand side. Loose pass there. Wardle lets it go. He thought Field was going to drop on it. He didn't. And, yeah, it did. Tate, sorry. Quick shout out, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell. If you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be superb. Join us tomorrow. We will have football special in the afternoon. Just think of Gillette Soccer Saturday. Only instead of Jeff Stelling, you've got me, Jimmy James. A poor substitute. But all the details are there that you need. All the goals from around the UK and Europe as they go in. We've also got the pre-match build-up of the big game tomorrow night. Biswa Krakow at home to Odra Pole. It'll be a sellout crowd, or 33,000 in there. Biswa need to get back to winning ways after that loss last time out to Legnica. So join us for that one tomorrow. We'll be on air at 6:25 in the UK. It's a 7:30 kickoff over in Poland. Come on, Biswa, get back to winning ways. They'll be wanting to put a good show in as well because Peter Moore there, 5% stakeholder in the club now, once of Liverpool and Xbox and EA Sports, I think it is. He's now on the board at Biswa, trying to take us forward. Harvey Hill just getting over the halfway line. Speaking of taking us forward, he's still not been put down. Finally, he is. It's just weak from Castleford. Farriman puts a chip in over the top there. It's going to go into touch about 2 yards out. They'll be starting from the middle of the field, 10-yard line. Once again, we've been playing it'll be the handover because it was on the fifth tackle. But we've been playing 6 minutes in this second half and Cass looked gassed out already. It's going to be a long, long second half. Wigan are up for this defensively as well. They smell blood. You can tell what it is. Walters biting into the tackle there with Lehman. Tyler Dupree. I've not heard if anything happened to Thompson. I did see Thompson in that first half, so we know that he's playing, but he went off early for relatively early for Patrick Mago, and Patrick Mago's come out at the start of this second half as well. So I'm wondering if Thompson's got a bit of a knock. That'd be a blow because fifth tackle kick comes in. That'd be a blow because we have struggled to get go forward ball when Thompson's not in the team. We went through that spell of 7-8 games where we were picking up victories, but eventually our poor play caught up with us. Defence was all right, just couldn't get any go forward ball, and Thompson's your man. Thompson's definitely a man for that. 2 tackles gone. Marshall gained about 4 yards after contact there with ease. Abbas Miski tries his luck now, gets over the halfway line. Lehman in at dummy half, spreads it right to Mago. Mago over the 40, just swatting cast players off like flies. Gets up to the 30, he's finally put down. Lehman goes left there to Harvey Hill. Harvey Hill's driving forward. Tyler Dupree went in the line, take the tackle, because, yeah, had to take the tackle there. Dupree went through the line, made contact with the defender, so Hill with a voluntary tackle. Ferryman puts a chip in over to the far side on the right. Eckersley wins the ball in the air, pretty unchallenged. Second attempt. Basketball pass to Abbas Miski. Nobody within 5, 6, 7, 8 yards. They're not even going upstairs for it. The referee just had a look with his touch judge. Yep. Try. Awful from Castleford. Just not good enough. If you look down below now, we'll try and get the... just rewind it. Try and show you what went on. Yeah, he tried batting it backwards at first, Eckersley. But he was the one who, whether it went forward or backwards was irrelevant, because he had the next touch as well, caught it. Basketball pass to Abbas Miski. No problem there for Miski. They missed Abbas Miski as well. He had a long period, didn't he, when he was out injured. And the unfortunate thing for Wigan were Marshall was injured at the same time. I'm just trying to sort this replay out so you can see the... so you can see the try. No, it's not going to work. Ah, well. We tried, no pun intended. Just pulls this one across the face of goal there, Fireman. Difficult angle. So it stays. Wigan 38, Castleford yet to get on the scorecard. And the way they've played tonight, they're lucky to be on 0. Absolutely shocking. Shockingly bad. Do you know, I almost did the England match tonight, the T20. England against South Africa. And I looked at the weather. I had a feeling this match was going to be like this. And it has turned out to be an embarrassment if you're a Cas fan. So it's that game. I think it's at Old Trafford. Voluntary tackle there from Patrick Mago. Mustafa's on, off. Westerman's on. Oh, no, Patrick Mago's not the ball on. Incorrect play of the ball. Inviting pressure on now from Castleford. Let's see what they can do with it. My guess is not a lot. Not a lot. Yeah, the cricket. In fact, I'm not even going to mention it, because if somebody's recorded it and you're watching this and you've not watched the cricket yet, we don't want to spoil your entertainment, so we won't mention the cricket. But I do wish I had have done it now. And that's not because England are doing particularly well or bad. It's just that the game's still being played, and it looks like both sides are going to get 20 overs each in, which I thought there might be some weather that was a spoiler, but not the case. Castleford trying to come down that right hand side. And now Marshall been pinged for a high tackle? Yeah, it is. Can't be Marshall. No, is it Sam Walters? Oh no, it's Marshall coming back. Yeah, he put his arms over the shoulders and caught. I'm not sure which cast player it was. Caught him around the chops. Wood, it was. Don't milk it. It wasn't that bad. It was just an arm over the shoulder from behind. Oh my word! What a hit that was from Patrick Mago. Thompson has come back on, so that's a good sign. I just thought for a moment, if you get a chance to watch this hit below, I've just rewound it. Watch this. Oh, Castleford lose the ball again. So watch this hit below from Patrick Mago. How do you like them onions? That's a tackle and a half. That's a tackle and a half. Blimey. Now Nsemba's driving it in. Brad O'Neill's come on. Ethan Havard trying to drive over the halfway line. Just does get there. Makes a good couple of yards after contact again. I'm not saying they're dropping off the tackle Castleford, but they're not stopping. They're not stopping Wigan's progress, where you'd be expecting the referee to be calling held. Wigan are still moving forward, driving. Betfred Super League, Lee and St Helens. The current score is Lee 12, St Helens 10. So St Helens coming back in that game. They were losing 12-0. Fifth tackle coming up here. Kick comes in from Castleford. Field takes it on his own 30. He's now over the 40, heading towards the halfway line, pulled down about 4 yards short. Liam Marshall looking for some work. He does get over the halfway line. 2 tackles gone. Barryman in at dummy half. Short pass to Dupree. Dupree drives it over the 40 with ease. Brad O'Neill in at dummy half now. Spreads it left to Harvey Hill. Dummies the pass. Straightens it up. Gets the offload away back to O'Neill. Now it's with French. Kick through the line. There's a gap. There is a gap. Hoy comes across and then he's tackled in goal by Eckersley. Good play there from the Warriors, and he read it well, Hoy, to be honest. You could see what French's intention was there. The thing is, it's telling he was the only Castleford player who read that and got back. So well done to number 1 Hoy for Castleford. At least he switched on. Still got a bit of pride in his performance. I can't say that for the rest of the Castleford side. I know it's easy when you're sat in a chair, but blimey, come on. Oh my word. Well, I've never seen that, right? So it's a goal line dropout. I have never seen, let me see if I can get this for you. I have never seen a goal line dropout. They went for the short one. It's gone so narrow, it's bent back. I don't know how he's even managed it. It's gone back into his own in-goal area and out of play. Absolutely abysmal. In fact, abysmal doesn't do it justice. Wigan now is smelling blood, like I said earlier. They want more points now. That was a little bit better from Castleford, but I've never seen that ever. Not even on a really windy day where the ball can possibly come back towards you. Just shockingly bad. If you're wondering what happened, I can't get the highlight for you, so apologies. Yeah, but what he's done, goal line dropout, he's gone to go narrow. The ball's gone out and bent round and come back into his own in-goal area and gone out of play. Wigan are just throwing this ball around now. They're toying with Castleford. Harvey Hill almost broke the line there. Not quite, about 5 yards out, pretty central. Last tackle here for Wigan. Now they're going to run it. Deliberate knock on there, so Wigan will get another set of 6. Yep, another set of 6. And Nsemba trying to drive it forward himself. He's stopped about 3 yards out. Another 6 again, messing about the play of the ball, and now Havard switched off. The ball went backwards though. Bevan French ducks under a tackle, looking for the offload. Nobody there. So he's about 2 yards out. Brad O'Neill in at dummy half. Short pass to Tyler Dupree. Dupree drives it towards the line, half a metre out. Surely Wigan are going to get this ball over here. The pressure is going to tell. This is the third set they've got. Third set of 6. Fields running Jai Fields running across in front of the sticks. Hands it off to Ethan Havard. He straightens it up and drives it in. O'Neill, he goes to the right hand side. Short pass to Dupree. Dupree with a... Well, Tyler Dupree... Oh, the referee said it's a knock on. He tried an offload when he was on the floor. I think the referee said his ball carrying arm touched the floor. Because it went, I thought it went backwards. Yeah, it did. It came out. Then it came. In fact, no. That's not right. His ball carrying arm didn't touch the floor. As he was on his way down, he's tried to throw the ball backwards. If you look below now, I'll show you. He tried to throw the ball backwards. Then it came forwards off a Catalan player. Yeah, Wigan, the captain, is challenging this. I'm not saying it's a try. I don't say it's a try, but if you look at that, Dupree got the offload on it, came off a Cast player who knocked it on, then Thompson was held up short anyway, so this won't be, pretty sure it won't be a try, but it's certainly... If you want to expand this that's just coming below, feel free to do so. As soon as we get the camera rocking and rolling, we'll show you. We've just got to slow it down. It'll be coming down here any second. So it is a captain's challenge. Challenge successful, quite right. So you can see Dupree going down there. He throws it backwards. His arm hadn't touched the floor, so the ball's alive. It then comes forward off a Cast player. It's picked up then by Thompson. Thompson goes to the line. Doesn't get over the line though. That's not in question, but it's certainly... He was about a yard short, and luckily he didn't put the ball down. Because they would have done him for a double movement now. But the captain's challenge is successful. So it's another set of 6 coming for the Warriors. I mean, Fields... just running around at will. No tackle coming in on him. Eventually, Castleford do get to him. Harvey Hill driving it forward. After contact, Wigan making so much yardage. Ethan Havard. Another try coming here for Wigan now. So it's O'Neill. Short pass to Harvey Hill. He just bulldozes his way over the line. If you look below now, you can see. You can see Field just looking around and no one, taking too long to get to grips with him. This is the try coming up. So Harvey Hill gets tackled. O'Neill in at dummy half, spreads it to the left. Havard can't get over the line. But Brad O'Neill's pointing to the gap there for Harvey Hill. There's a massive gap for him to just bulldoze his way over. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing special in that at all. Just, once again, poor execution from Castleford with a defensive line. They just look gassed out. I think that's Harvey Hill's first try of the year, they've just said. That was Thompson not getting the ball down. This is Harvey Hill just powering his way over. I know it's hard to stop a player at Harvey Hill's size from that distance, but there was nobody closing that gap, because if you look, you could see Brad O'Neill pointing to him where to go. A simple pass and he just split the defenders. Neither of them could get enough purchase to stop his bulk, and over he went. Going to be a simple kick now for Farrimond. taking over kicking duties tonight. There's no Adam Kieran and there's no Harry Smith. So Farrimond, 5 from 7 so far. He's had his kicking boots on. Yeah, he won't miss this either. I would have kicked that, I'm afraid. With a bad back. Probably kick that from this chair. So it's, yeah, straight over. No problem whatsoever. Don't even need to show you that. You know where this is going. Straight over the posts. They're just going to show us again. Keep looking below. We'll show you this goal line dropout. I've never seen one as bad in my life. It went, by the time it hit the ground, it had gone behind him in his own in-goal area. Keep looking below. As soon as you see the window, I've just got to make it bigger. Rewind it, change it to animation so we don't get don't want to get done for showing anything live. It's not live. This is the short dropout. I mean, that is just absolutely. I'm going to have to stop having a go at Castleford now. It's getting... I mean, Sember's just driving his way forward. He's swatting them off like flies. Just absolute aggression from Sember. Cass can't cope with it. Walters is having a go. He drives forward. Brad O'Neill comes in at dummy half. I'll show you in a second. Just keep having a look down below. This typifies. I mean, look, and Sember, he's just throwing the Castleford players all over the place. It's like men v boys at times. A little bit embarrassing, like I said. And get comfortable. £44 points to 0. Wigan's favour. I think I only need another 4 points, and that's my bet up as well. Castleford trying to get some go forward ball, but still outside Wigan's 40. 3 tackles gone. They've got numbers on the right hand side now, but a missed pass that misses everybody, and it's finally picked up. Now, I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they know what they're doing. Well, Castleford have got a try. What a run that is. Mustafa there. I'll show you. I've just been calling them. Watch this. Look below. Watch this try from Mustafa. I'll just rewind it. And so they're throwing the ball about. Castleford. Nothing to lose. And here he goes. A one-man show for Castleford. Weaving. Ducking and a diving. Gets over. At last, Castleford are on the score sheet with 2 points to follow. An easy conversion as well. Is the comeback on? Is there a comeback on for Castleford? I jest, of course, it's been an awful performance. But that from Mustafa is probably the best try of the night, to be honest. He's certainly like a little wrecking ball. He was pretty agile as well, though, for a bloke of his size. Tex Hoy with the conversion. No problem at all. We'll get a view from the back of his run. There's high with the conversion. Easy peasy. But Mustafa is it gonna freeze? No, hopefully not. He got the he jinked left and he went between the two Wigan defenders. I think it was Thompson, maybe Dupree. Over he goes. Still 44 points to 6 to Wigan. That's my bet up. Didn't last long though, the good play. Oh, who's going to take it? Eckersley's going to take it. Just loose from Castleford. Hack through. It could have been either. There was 3 Wigan Warriors players there going for this ball. And it's Eckersley who's picked it up. 13 tries for the season. So if you look below here, we'll show you what's gone on here. Just out and out poor play. I mean, that's a poor pass behind. I couldn't see what it was behind. It's just hacked forward. And Eckersley picks it up, slides over. Lovely jubbly. Wigan are going to be put in with the conversion to come now. It's going to be a half century on Castleford. I was going to say before they were lucky to have 0. But that try that Mustafa scored, Wigan will be a bit disappointed with that. They would have hoped for a 0 tonight. And it was also the way he cut through the line. There'll be, even the perfectionists they are, even with this size of victory, they'll still be having an inquiry over how that actually was allowed to happen. But I have a bit of a gripe with Wigan Warriors. And it's one of them things. The only person who can answer this question is Matty Peet himself. So Wigan make a big thing about how the club treats everybody. It's just one big family, and I admire that, and I think it's a really, really good thing. My only question is, does it make it more difficult to make the hard decisions? If you have a coach or a manager, whatever you want to call it, and it's the same with football, it's the same with any professional sport, where there's competition for places, is it easier for the coach to make the hard decision if there is a little bit of distance between yourself and the players? And what I mean by that, do you know, when if you watched the documentary on Wigan, there was 3 episodes, and they made a big thing about how it was a big family, how they looked after each other. Thought it was fantastic when Liam Marshall's mum died. They rallied around, and they all said how well Liam Marshall, how he handled himself, and there was other personal stuff going on there with Matty Peet himself. And it's just how the club is a family. But I said at the start of the season, and I'm going to go back to it now. I'm going to go there. I am going to go there. At the start of the season, we had 1 signing. And apart from that, nothing. Now, Matty Peet came out and he addressed the issue, and he said that the players they felt were good enough to go again this season. Ooh, Patrick Mago's almost over there. Took 4 cast defenders to bring him down. He's about 6 inches short. 3 tackles gone. Floated out to Miski. He's got to come inside there. Yeah, he does do. He was going to go over the touchline otherwise. Still can't bring him down though. Referee calls held. He's about 2 yards out. Another try for the Warriors. Awful pass there from Wigan. Harriman with a little kick through. He gets blocked off. However, J Field comes flying through. Referee points to the floor. That'll be another 4 on the scoreboard for Wigan, and a 2-point conversion to come. Harriman isn't going to miss from there. So if you look below, you'll see the Miski keeping his legs pumping there, drawing the cast defenders in. If you look at that, he's drawing the cast defenders in now. There's an awful pass, but it's created a space over on this left-hand side. A little grubber kick through for Harriman. For himself, he got blocked off, but Field came racing through. And all that came from Abbas Miski taking 4 cast defenders to put him down. And it just creates a gap when you're sucking defenders in like that. Do you know, when you watch Harriman play, you know who he reminds me of anyway? A little bit Sean Edwards-ish. You know, the way he reads the game and he puts these kicks through, and Sean Edwards was fantastic at that. And it looks like Wigan could have another Sean Edwards on the hand here. Whenever he plays Harriman, he always does well. And Forber's another one. So there are players coming through for Wigan, but I have a feeling that the pack, when Thompson wasn't playing because he was injured for Wigan, I think that's where we missed having that other top quality bulldozer who can get Patrick Mago. How many minutes in a game does he play? He normally comes on in like 10-15 minute spells, a couple of them, and that's it. It's left a lot of work for Walters to do, and Walters has done really well this season. Liam Byrne has done well. Liam Byrne has done well, as has Tyler Dupree. Tyler Dupree's always got a yellow card in him, but I do like watching Tyler Dupree. He doesn't shirk his workload, that is for sure. Adrian, good evening. Good evening, my friend. I hope you're well. Are you getting ready for tomorrow evening? I should have said as well, any of our Polish supporters popping in for the rugby. Dobry wieczór, nie mówię po polski, angielski, dziękuję bardzo. Angielski, tak. I should say, tak. Wisła Kraków, jazda. Looking forward to that one tomorrow night. Get back to winning ways. Wigan taking chances now, as you can afford to do. In fact, it was a decent enough pass in the end to Eckersley, but he put it through. Adrian says, sure, I go by my person there. So you're going to be there tomorrow, if I'm reading you right. Best of luck, mate. Best of luck. Pass on my regards to the Ultras if you know any of them. Wisła. I can feel it now. I'll be doing a pre-match. I'll be doing a pre-match stream where we'll do the build-up to the game. We've got a football special as well tomorrow afternoon. That'll be a live stream. All the goals from around the UK and Europe as they go in. What time will you get to the stadium, Adrian? A couple of hours before and have a couple of a few glasses of pop. I like getting the... Adrian says, this time I will be on the family sector. Best seats to watch. I've never been in the family sector. I've done the right on the halfway line, opposite where the Ultras are to your right. On the halfway line, a perfect view. But it's going to be a sellout, isn't it, as well? 33,000, is it, that are expected? Peter Moore is also going to be there. For sure, I will have some. Have one for me, mate. Have one for me, please. Yeah, we'll have the pre-match build-up. So we'll look at what we can expect from Wisła and Odra Opole. Patrick Mago there driving forward. Still 5 minutes to go here for the Warriors, trying to pile the pressure on. Trying to break from the scrum down that left-hand side. Yeah. Jyfield's tackled there. Set move from Wisła. from Wigan. Patrick Mago now. Oh, lovely pass there to Ethan Havard. Cuts inside. Cuts Castleford open. I mean, this is so... If you look below now, you can expand that and just watch how bad Castleford are. It looks really good from Wigan, but ultimately, it's just poor defence. Shocking defence. I mean, how many times there did it look like Nsemba was trying to get the offload away? Now they switch it to the right-hand side. They thought Forber was going to put the kick in. French into the line. Havard just... I mean, that's for a Super League side. That is awful defending. Adrian says, Peter Moore will have a speech before the match start. I'm curious and excited about tomorrow. Yeah, me too, mate. He's hinted, hasn't he, that he was there with his wife the other day. She's called Deborah. And Wisła have made a big fuss of him. Rightly so as well. And Yaroslav, he has kind of rolled out the red carpet. And I think the two of them... I did a video the other night. And the teasing that we're gonna get a new stadium sooner rather than later. I don't know how it's gonna work, where the funding's gonna come from. Is it gonna be a partial funding with the municipality? Is it gonna be wholly funded by Wisła? I mean, the stadium that they're in now, it costs what, 200 million? Was it 200 million and took like 7 years before it was completed or something like that? I'm not convinced now that we've got the funds for that, unless now Peter Moore is here. He's got some deal lined up, maybe something going on with the municipality. I don't know, but yeah, I'm curious as to what his speech is going to be. I think it'll be in English, so hopefully I'll get a good understanding of what he's saying. Sometimes it doesn't always translate when I have to translate the Polish, because Polish is so bad. But I'm just going to keep trying with it, keep learning, and hopefully get there so I can converse with, because my daughter-in-law, she's Polish, Anya, so hopefully she'll give me some lessons. I know eldest son, he's getting quite good with his Polish now. Obviously, he needs to. He can speak with the in-laws when he goes over. And hopefully, I'm not jumping the gun by saying if we can get Polish grandchildren as well. Oh, well, Jimmy, he'll be a happy granddad. And Frankie James, she'll be a happy grandma. Wigan with a chip over the top there to Field. Oh, just knocked on. Or a forward pass, take your pick. But all the party tricks are coming out now from Wigan. Adrian says, that is a very long-term plan, but Wisła should have a bigger stadium. 50 to 60,000 seats would be perfect. I hope our CEO will figure this out. Well... He said, especially if we get back in the extract classer, which we will do this year, I'm convinced of that. But he's saying sooner rather than later. What got me thinking about it was as well, if the local municipality want the ground for building a car park underneath, then maybe they can combine some plan or put something in place. But it's certainly exciting times at Viswa, on the pitch and off the pitch. Just 60 seconds to go in this match, and it's been shocking from me if you're a Castleford fan. Quick shout out, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell. If you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be fantastic. Join us tomorrow. We've got the build up to the Viswa Krakow Odra match. 6:30 kickoff here in the UK, 7:30 over in Poland. We've also got football special, all the goals from around the UK and Europe live as they go in. Well, finally, there's 15 seconds to go, and Mustafa's just put a huge hit in on field. Totally legal, but that's it. Full time. Where was that? 62 points to 6. That's a good thumping. Right, let's get the that was not a good performance, that, from Castleford. You can see why they've only got 12 points. You can see why they've only got 12 points. Not good at all. I just need to take off a window. Adrian says, what's CC? I don't know what you mean, Adrian. What do you mean by what CC? What FC do you support in England? In England, Manchester United. All my family are Manchester United fans. I was born in Manchester. I live in the south of England now, in Devon. But yeah, so it's always been Manchester United. But I started going to Krakow 10, 11 years ago to see my dentist over there. Because trying to find a decent dentist in the UK is not easy, if not impossible. So I started going over to Krakow to see the dentist, fell in love with the place, fell in love with the people, just the culture, everything about it. So me and Frankie James, we spend as much time in Krakow as work allows. And then obviously I'm now friendly with, he was a taxi driver who used to pick us up from the airport, Adam. Adam's a Viswa Krakow fan. We were talking about the football and that, and I should have gone a few years ago to watch Viswa while I was over there, but I had a bad back, so I was lay up in bed. So I didn't get to go, but then you start watching, just looking out for the results, and then you see all the headlines, and then it's like, this club is getting to me. And before you know it, you end up supporting them, buying stuff. I've ordered some more stuff from the club shop as well. So I've got some new t-shirts coming and what have you. Every little bit helps. And yeah, but when we get over, it's the mid-season break that causes us a few problems. I'm coming over in January. Obviously, there's not going to be any football unless there's what we would say in the UK is a friendly match. You would call it a sparring match, wouldn't you? But then I'm hopefully coming over in March as well for a couple of weeks. So we'll try and get some a visit in to the Henrik Raymonter Stadium. Go and get some more merchandise. Go and get a few beers before the game, myself and Frankie. Hopefully there's some good games on. I've not had a look yet to see. I'm not exactly sure when the dates are. That's why I didn't look to see if this were playing at home. But we'll definitely be there. If we do get over, mate, I'll let you know and maybe meet up for a beer. I'll buy you I'll buy you a beer over there. Jeden duże piwo. Dziękuję bardzo. Duże pivo. We'll have that tomorrow night. After 3 points come our way. Right. On that note, what a disappointing game. If you were a Castleford fan, if you're a Leeds fan and you were hoping Cass were going to do you a favour, they didn't. They were pretty awful tonight. Adrian says, during the national break, we play now and again. Pogon Chesin, maybe in January. Yeah, they've been talking about that's official now. That's supposed to be. Is that the game that they've come out today and said it's definitely happening? It'd be nice to see that, but it's whether they play it at the stadium or if they play it. Would they play it at the Henrik Raymonta? What would you say, the Henrik Raymonta, or would you just call it the R22? January, the player friendly. Oh, a rematch in Krakow. I'll be checking that, mate. If it is, Stuart, hit me up for a pint when you come to Krakow. Adrian, I will. It'd be my pleasure. And me and Frankie, we'll treat you to a pint or even two, mate. There was complaints, wasn't there, that I saw on Facebook about people were saying that the service that you get at the stadium is not good and what have you. Saying the beer's not good and it's too slow, and you've got to take your tokens back if you want to get your refund for the glasses and that. And it's like, nothing wrong with the beer is fine. All right, it's a pain taking the token back, but it only takes 2 minutes. And at least the toilets are clean. There's plenty of the toilets. So it's nothing to mourn about the stadium. Could it be better? Yeah. Every stadium can be better, but certainly not to mourn like they were doing. Not good at all. And yeah, if you're watching this and you think, I'm going to Krakow, I would love to watch Viswa. If you don't know what to do, send me an email if you want, or come in live chat, or leave a comment. We can always help you out with that. It's pretty straightforward. The lady in the ticket office is fantastic, although I've forgotten her name. You can pretty much choose your seat. All you've got to do is make sure that when you fill the information out, you're a foreigner. Fill it out accordingly. Take your passport to the stadium for when you're going through. And I didn't get asked to mine, to show my passport, but take it in case you do need to show it. And very hospitable. They're extremely helpful. All the stewards there. Get in the club shop. The club shop is pretty good. It's all quality stuff that's in there as well. Reasonable price. What more can you ask for? And there's free tea for the children if it's a cool evening. Plenty for the children to do there. They've got Xboxes and what have you. So get yourself over to Viswa Krakow. You can catch me on email. It's I am Jimmy James. Email address is catchitlivefirst@gmail.com. Simple as that. Adrian says, queues are huge, but always you go for a beer near the main square. Always do, mate. I like to go in the CK Brower, downstairs where the just outside the Planty, across the road, downstairs. Good beer, good schnitzel, spicy chicken, a nice pipe of beer, and then try and make it from there to the stadium before I need the toilet. That's what happens when you get older, especially if it's cold. But these things, it's good fun. It's all good fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm buzzing now for tomorrow night. I'll never sleep properly tonight with excitement now. Right, I'm going to go. Adrian, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow evening. I've already said, yeah. Oh, one last shout out. We have got stream supporter for tonight. We have got Ollie Stone, music producer and mixing engineer. Contact Ollie on olliestoneproduction@gmail.com. Whatever your music needs are, whether it's for TV, YouTube, it can be something you've done yourself. He'll sort you out if you need any help with it. Use the promo code Jimmy for a huge 20% discount. He's not told me to take that down, so until he does, we will leave it up there. Adrian says CK is fine, but for a really good beer, beer tap bars are the best. Well, you should know, mate, because you're a local. So I will take your word for that. I'll take your word for it. Right, I'm out of here. Adrian, have a fantastic evening. Hope to see you. Well, I won't see you tomorrow because if you're at the game, unless you've got YouTube on your phone. If you've got YouTube on your phone, try and come in live chat. Give us a live update. Let us know what's going on. I've got to go and do a little bit more work now. Not even took my tie off yet. And go and get some food. I've not had my tea either. I will see you all tomorrow evening. I am Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live First. Adrian, enjoy the rest of your evening.